Okay, so for today's vlog, we're gonna start it with a little story time because when I landed in Australia, I booked an accommodation through Expedia and I want to share my experience because it was absolutely horrible. Let me just kind of jump right in. So, what had happened? We got here, I booked, okay, first. Whoa. I booked my accommodation through Expedia when I was in Athens, I think. Things did not go our way at all. So we got to our accommodation and realized that the entire place was not cleaned. There was like some dirty towels on the floor. The sheets were all dirty and all like messed up. We still had like garbage from the previous people that were there. You know, yeah, it was basically that. So we called Expedia. We were thinking that, we booked it through a very big company. You would expect that they would help you out and kind of relocate you and stuff, but that didn't end up happening because they just didn't care. Called Expedia a couple of times until they kind of said, okay, we're gonna reach out to the property owner. And they did. They got a hold of him the first night and he said to Expedia that after told us that someone was gonna come in the morning, the following morning, to clean out the entire place. After multiple calls, it was like 1 a.m. We're like, okay, but like, what are we gonna do now? I'm not picky, but I kind of feel like it's kind of disgusting to sleep in someone else's sheets that you don't know. We're like, okay, what are we gonna do? They said, well, you're gonna have to stay there and, wait for somebody to come clean it out. So that's what we did. We just didn't sleep. So at that point, it was like 48 hours of us not sleeping. After that, we waited, and nobody came, nobody showed up. And we called again Expedia. They were very uncooperative. And at one point, I took it upon myself to clean the entire place out. So yeah, that was not fun. And also, mind you, the little ball of like towels and stuff, they were covered in puke. After I kind of like took them out and was about to clean them, I discovered that they were covered in puke. So that was pretty fun. Called again Expedia, which there's a lot of calls that were involved in this whole situation. And they told us that they couldn't refund us, they couldn't compensate us, they couldn't relocate us. The only solution, the only two solutions that we had was either to stay in that room, book another place. Also keep in mind that we did pay like $460 for 3 nights. So that's already a lot. Like Sydney is very expensive. Imagine like being told that you're gonna probably pay, again, the same amount or more and maybe not get compensated, maybe not get anything, like any sort of solution whatsoever. So that was very frustrating, so I took it upon myself to clean the entire place. It was such a headache. Like we kept calling Expedia just to kind of keep up with how are things going with them communicating the owner and property manager. And basically we were told that they went AWOL, so like they can't reach them through any like way. We stayed there for the full 3 nights and then booked this place, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so we're still on the works of like trying to figure out what is gonna happen with our situation regarding that other place. Like we paid a lot of money to work because that's basically what I did. I basically worked and paid $460 to work. Like it's mind-blowing. Expedia is a big company. I would have expected this from like a small company that nobody really knows. In this situation, it's such a big company that I'm like very disappointed in how they're taking care of things and the fact that they didn't relocate us the first night and then just left us there. It was just like, okay, now we have this little place and we're moving beginning of December to our little apartment that we're gonna be renting out for 3 months. So that's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna have our own space. So I'm gonna show you my outfit to go give out some CDs, which I don't know if I'm gonna do it today because it's raining. Let me show you. It's like raining, so you can tell that it's raining, but it's raining. And yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably go out anyways because I need work. So I got some cute trousers and a little polo top. It's pretty cool. And yeah, this is the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing to give out CDs. I don't know why I'm getting so nervous just by the thought of going back to work. and it's more like a social anxiety thing. Like it's like in random moments. I can be the most social person ever and be super outgoing, and then suddenly for some reason like everything just like takes a turn to me having like intense anxiety. You know, I went out yesterday and I was like trying to get out some CDs, and just that gave me so much anxiety, being like in town and stuff. But things are like super different here. Like, I mean, in Montreal, for example, I would go like and walk around and just give out my CDs. Here in Sydney, I mean, I don't know if I'm doing things wrong, but like I'm trying to give out CDs online but also in person, and a lot of people are like, they're just like, oh, you have to apply online, and they don't even bother to take my CV. I don't know, maybe I'm doing things wrong here. When I did my first year in Australia, that's how I got all my jobs. Like, I would go around and walk around and talk to people, and yeah, it was just like that. Maybe because it's such a big city, things are completely different. So I spend the entire day just like applying online. So just the thought of like talking to people right now is just not it. I kind of feel like I want to curl up in a ball on my bed and just kind of disappear for like a few months, which is not something that you can do. So yeah, I'm gonna just push through the anxiety. But it's hard. It's really hard. This is my new obsession. Why I love it so much. I'm craving it so much. I am enjoying this so much. So good. My boyfriend has a thing for mayo. I have a thing for mustard. Perfect. So I just wanted to mention that when I get like this, I force myself to go outside, because staying in bed and rotting is just not, you know, productive, but also it doesn't help. So that's what I did, and I saw a bunch of like Christmas like decorations and stuff, and it just cheered me up. So yeah, this is the end of like the talk slash like vlog ish. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.